If you were Secretary of Agriculture for one day, what policy change would you make that would have the biggest impact?
I would do two things right off the bat as Secretary of Agriculture. I would change the way we run our animal feedlot systems, and I would do away with CAFOs, and I would put all of those animals out on pasture. I would transition about 30% of our corn and soybean ground to grass so that they'd have something to eat, and I would move them out of CAFOs onto grass. The other thing that I would do is I would supplement or encourage the kind of behaviors that we want out on farmland, and the simplest thing to do would be start with cover crops. I would incentivize every farmer to plant cover crops, and I would make that incentive so enticing that they couldn't refuse to accept it.
And why are cover crops so important?
Well, when we look at the health of soil and what we're trying to do in improving that health, cover crops is the tool that we can use that's the most cost effective, easiest to implement on farms, and most farmers already have the equipment, the knowledge, and the technology to implement that practice, so it makes perfect sense to do that.
That's the Food Fix.